What's up, brothers? What's up, brothers? Hope everybody's doing well out there. Now, tonight's topic of discussion is one that I don't particularly care about, but it shows up in my comment section every single day. I've made some satirical videos in the past about this topic, but tonight we're going to have a no bullshit discussion about the importance of looks, of your looks as a male, as a man in the sexual market. Now, something you have to take into consideration. There are two pathways when it comes to meeting new people. When it comes to meeting people you want to date, meeting people you want to be in a relationship with, meeting people you want to hook up with, have sex with. These two pathways are digital and physical. Now, 15 years ago when I was in high school, you didn't have the digital aspect. That didn't come about until 2007 when the iPhone came out. You know, when you had these apps, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, dating apps, Tinder, POF. You know, we didn't have those prior to that. But now it is very much part of the equation. And moving forward, it will always be part of the equation. And it may become a bigger part of the equation than the physical aspect, the way things are going. Now, anyways, on the digital aspect, there are two different ways that you can attract women. Number one is to be handsome. The black pill guys get it right. Okay, if you're handsome, you will have women in your inbox, in your DM. They will try to hook up with you. They will try to sleep with you. They will try to go on dates with you. That's just the truth. If you are not handsome, they're probably not going to show up in your DM on the regular. Unless, of course, you're the kind of guy that likes to show off a lavish lifestyle on social media. You know, vacation trips, luxurious cars, fancy dinners, cool concerts and events, things like that. If you like to show off a lavish lifestyle, you will attract women. But unfortunately, it won't be for hookups and one-night stands. It will be mostly gold diggers. But if you're a dude, if you're a big baller shot caller, and you don't give a shit, you're not looking for an intimate connection, you're not looking for romance, you're not looking for love, then you can use that stuff to hook up with women temporarily. You know, you can use that. You know, that's entirely up to you. So in the digital aspect, if you want women actually lusting for you, obviously looks carry about 90% of the weight. Money and status and all that stuff will still get you women, but gold diggers. If you have neither, you're irrelevant. So, you know, just something to think about. That's the honest to God truth. And that's where the black pill guys definitely get it right. You know, they pull most of their data from OkCupid studies. They pull their standards from Hollywood and the modeling agency based on how photogenic you are, how symmetrical your face is, you know, your cheekbones, your jawline, your maxilla, all that stuff, your height. And that definitely does matter when it comes to being photogenic. And you're not going to pull a lot of chicks on Instagram or Tinder if you're not photogenic. Let's be honest. Anyway, so moving on to the physical pathway, which is my favorite. I'm old school. I don't use very much social media. I upload to YouTube more than I upload to all the rest of the social media platforms combined. And that's about once a week. So anyways, the physical pathway. Now, looks obviously matter in the physical pathway. They do. they probably account for about 40% of, your total scale of 1 to 10 in sexual market value. It's probably the biggest piece of the whole entire puzzle. On top of that, you have intelligence, you have confidence, you have your demeanor, you have your financial situation, your social circle, all sorts of stuff that can factor in. And a lot of times you can be a guy that's not extremely handsome, but is extremely attractive to women. That's where the red pill guys get it right. The red pill's been around long before social media. They've been doing this since before being photogenic mattered. So you have different factors. As a matter of fact, in the physical side of things, you can be extremely handsome, but be extremely soft, and women may hook up with you once or twice, but after that they'll have no interest in you whatsoever because you're weak. Women don't like weak men. And you may be a guy who is below average, but you're strong. You have a strong character. You're confident. You're intelligent. And women may not notice you in the beginning, but after they get to know you, they may become more attracted to you. That's just the truth. That's what the red-pilled guys call game. Learning how to bridge that gap when you're not so good looking and finding a way to become attractive. And that is a real thing. So a lot of the black pill guys want to call that cope. No, cope would be a handsome guy thinking looks are the only thing that matters. He's coping with the fact that he has no social skills. So it goes both ways. But anyways, let's put this in perspective. Now, all of you guys out there, now I'm assuming that most of you guys, maybe not all, myself included, there have been countless amounts of time when I've spotted a woman who's like a 9.5 out of 10. She's got the legs, the bubble butt, the flat stomach, the nice boobs, the cute face, all of it. And I just can't help myself, I'm going to think of some sort of an excuse to have to talk to her. I just can't resist her. Then I'll start talking to her, and she's dumb as a box of rocks. She's just repulsive to me. She can't have a conversation. She's crazy in her head. She's a SJW maybe. I don't know. Maybe we're just not compatible. I'll put it that way. So even though she's extremely good looking, she is unfuckable to me. 100% unfuckable. And on the other side, I've met women who are maybe a 5 out of 10, maybe a 6, maybe slightly above or below average. I won't notice them at first, but I'll talk to them. And then a week later, I'll talk to them again. And within a month or so, I'm starting to become attracted to her. Next thing I know, I want to be around her all the time. I want to have sex with her all the time. I'm damn near obsessed with this chick. It's happened to me a million times, and I'm sure it's happened to most of you guys out there. And I know a lot of the black-pilled guys think, men don't care about looks because our standards are lower. But women do care about looks. They hold men to high look standards. Not really the case. Women are much more emotional and hormonal than men are. That's a fact. When a woman becomes attached to you based on the fact that you are intimate with each other, physically, sexually, you're spending a lot of time together, she will become extremely attached to you to a point where even if you are a 5 in looks, she will view you as a 10 in looks. That's what hormones do. Okay? That's what oxytocin does. When you're having a physical relationship with her, you're intimate, she becomes addicted to you, completely attached to you. You imprint on her. And that's a fact. Now, a lot of the black pill guys, they like to leave that part out because maybe they've never experienced that. But any guy who has experienced having a woman be attached to him knows that that's the truth. Now, that's really all there is to it. You've got the two pathways. So I'm not trying to turn this into a black pill versus red pill conversation, but let's be honest. The black pill gets it right in the social media part. They get it right in the digital part. But the red pill gets it right in the physical part. Without a doubt. It doesn't matter what color the woman is, what the woman's education level is, what country she comes from. When a woman has an emotional attachment to you, she is going to think you are the sexiest man alive. And that's just a fact. Non-negotiable. If you're going to sit here and act like you've never seen a short, fat, ugly dude with a hot wife, you're lying to yourself. It happens. Now, of course, it's not the norm. You know, if you're not handsome, you are in a bit of a disposition, but it's not the end all be all. And that's the truth on this situation. That's really all the deeper I can go into this situation because, let's face it, looks are surface level. It's a shallow discussion anyways. And that's all there is to it. Never forget that women don't cheat on, leave, or take advantage of men they're afraid of losing. And never forget to put her in her place and make her call you daddy. Well, guys, it's Saturday night and I've got to go slay some hog. So until next time, see ya.